Hello students, today I want to tell you some points related to decimal, and I hope that you have written the decimals definition of decimal in your copy, and you have tried that to solve some question related to the exercise 3A and 3B. So I want to tell you decimal places, decimal places. Decimal places. If any decimal number are given, like 49.75, the number of digits in the decimal part, is known as a decimal places. The number of digit in the decimal part is known as a decimal places. The number of digits in the decimal part is called decimal places. So for example, what is the decimal, how many digits after the decimal point? 49.7. So 49.7 has two decimal places. The number of digits, there is two digits, so its decimal place is 2. Decimal place. This is a tens and this is a hundreds. Okay, 730.705. How many decimal places are there? Before, how many number of digits in decimal part? There is 3, so its decimal place is 3. Its decimal place is 3. Decimal place. So this is known as a decimal place. After that, like decimal. Very important, students. Like decimals. The decimal number having same decimal places. Decimal numbers having the same number of decimal places. The decimal numbers having same decimal numbers having same decimal places are called decimal like decimal. For example, 49.70, 73.25, 1.65, and so on. If they have a same decimal places, here is a 2, here is a 2, here is also 2. So in this one, they are said to be a like decimal if they have a same decimal places. Suppose one more example, 37.1, 1.1, 2.5, 100.1. They are said to be a like decimal because after decimal there is only one decimal digit. 1, here is also 1, here is also. So they are said to be a same decimals are like decimals. Any problem, students? And it is very easy to change unlike decimal into like decimal. Suppose here is the two decimal 49.35 and 40.175. So I want to change these two decimal into a like decimal. So very easy, students. If you want to change unlike decimal, the decimal numbers having a different, not a same. The decimal numbers having different decimal places are called like decimal, are called unlike decimal. The decimal numbers having different decimal places are called unlike decimal. Decimal numbers have been different places. Decimal numbers having unlike decimal. The decimal numbers having different decimal places are called unlike decimal. So listen, students, like decimal, same decimal places. Unlike decimal numbers having different decimal places, like 49.70 and 37.1. It have two decimal places. In this one only one decimal places. For example, 14.37, 37.850, 1.2. They are said to be a unlike decimal because they have a different decimal places. Here is a two decimal places. In this one 3. In this one 1 decimal place. So they are said to be a unlike decimal. So after that, one more point: how to change our unlike decimal into like decimal. Unlike decimal into a like decimal. Hello, students. After that, one more point before starting your exercise 3A and 3B. Today I will discuss the question of exercise 3A and as well as 3B. So one important point: how to change unlike decimal into like decimal. So very important, you always remember that how to change unlike decimal into like decimal. Suppose your question is given 37.2 and I have taken two unlike decimal, 12.751. Okay, 37.2 and 12.751. How you will change this unlike decimal into like decimal? So very important. First, your aim is in that number, whatever the decimal numbers are given. First, you find that the maximum, a number which have a maximum decimal numbers. So here is only two numbers in this one, which a number have a maximum decimal places. In this one, three decimal places. In this one, 3 decimal places, and in this one only 1 decimal places. 3 decimal places. Here is a 1 decimal place. So what you will do that? It is very easy. If you change unlike decimal into like decimal, it's very important that you can add 0. You can add 0. Here is a 3. So our aim is to make this one also a 3 decimal places. So you can add 0 to the right side of your given number. Okay. Decimal with the same number of digits after the decimal point by adding 0 to the right of the digit in the decimal places. By adding 0 to the right side of a by right side of your given number. So here is a 3 decimal, here is a 1 decimal. So convert it into like decimals. So what you will get it? This one is a 37.2, and then after 1 decimal, how many zeros you will add it? Here is a 3 decimal places, here is a 1, 2 more 0 in this one, you will add it. 12.751. So both have a 3 decimal places, so they are said to be a like decimals. One more example. Second example, 1.3, 2.75, 47.650, 1.1301. So here you see this one, students. There is 4 numbers. In that one, your aim is to find that the maximum decimal places. Here is a 1, 2, here is a 3, here is 4. So maximum decimal places is 4. So our aim is to change other number as a 4 decimal places. So what you will do that? You can add 0 to the right side of your given decimal numbers. Convert it into like decimals. So here is a 1.3, here is a 4 decimal places, here is a 1. So how many zeros you will add from right side of your given number? 30. This one is a 2.75, there is 2 decimal places, you can add 2 more 0 because our aim is to make the decimal places as a 4. Here is a 47.650, there is a 3 decimal places, 1 more number is needed, so you add 0 to this one, and this number is as it is 1.1301. This is known as a by this way you can change unlike decimal into like decimal. Hello students, I'm going to start this exercise 3A. Express the first question is that from your exercise 3A, first question, express the following as a decimals. So very easy, this is given in an expanded form, change it into a digits, okay, change it into a decimal, okay, decimal number. So first one is a 3 into 10. Your solution is for this 3 into 10 plus 4 into 1 plus 7 into 1 upon 10. This is the tens part. So 3 into 10, 30, plus 4 into 1, 4, and plus 7 into 1 upon 10 means 7 upon 10. And you know that how to change this 7 upon 10 into decimal? There is a 1 0, you can write 0.7, means counting one number from the right side and put the decimal. So very easy, this is 30 plus 4, 30 plus 4, and change it in this one into a decimal. So you get it 0.7. If there is no any part in this integral value, so you can use 0 in place of nothing, you can write that 0. So after that you will add this one, 30 plus 4, you get this 34 plus 0.7, and it is very easy to add it. You know that the like decimals, you know that like decimals, no? Here is a 1 decimal points, here is nothing, so 34.0 and 0.7. If you add this one, you get it 34.7. Or if you are using your mind, it is very easy. You will get this 34.7. Here is a 1 0, so there is a 1 decimal points. If 2 0, there is a 2 decimal place. If 3 0, there is a 3 decimal places. This is the first one. Now the second one. Now the second one, question number second, solution. Question is 28 is multiplied by 100. This is a 100 place. So 22,800 plus 9 is multiplied 9 upon 10 and plus 7 is multiplied 1. You get this 7 upon 1000. So here is a hundreds place is given, ones place is not given there. Here is a tens place is given there, hundreds place is not given, 1000 place is given. So very easy, 2800 plus this one is a 0.9. There is a 1 0, this one is a 3 0, then it 0.007. After that you will add this one. Here is a 1 decimal points, here is a 3 decimal points. So 28, and then after point, first place, tens place, hundreds place is not given in a place value, tens, then after in decimal places, in decimal, after decimal points there is a decimal places. In that first place is a tens place, its value is a 1 upon 10. Second place is a hundreds place, its value is a 1 upon. Hello students, this is a 2800.9. This is the tens place, hundreds place is not given. So in that you can write 0, and then after thousands place, this is a 7. So tens place, hundred place is not given. In place that you will write 0, and then it is a thousand place. So you can write here 7. So 2800.907. That is your answer.